How you guys doing? Talking about the sacrifice today. What is the sacrifice? What do we have to sacrifice? Well, at first I thought this was like darkness because of the dark ones manipulated and changed everything in the church. But then I realized there is a sacrifice that you have to make, and everyone has to make this sacrifice. And the sacrifice that they speak about is the frequency. And there is something to be very cautious about and something that you need to take into consideration. You have to lose your old life in order to gain the new life. So what do we sacrifice? We sacrifice the old self. We sacrifice the old energies where we used to live. We sacrifice the frequency that we used to live on. We lose everything on that frequency, and when we gain everything on the new frequency, when we raise our vibration. When we raise our consciousness, then we no longer live in the old energies, we're living in the new energies. So you have to sacrifice and get rid of all the old stuff that no longer serves you in order to make room for the new stuff. So we're sacrificing our old frequency and we're sacrificing our old life. Out with the old and with the new. This is how it works with the energies, right? What is the sacrifice? Sacrifice in divinity means we have to sacrifice the old energies in order to gain the new energies. I never understood what they talked about with the sacrifice. What is the sacrifice that we need to do? Is this satanic? What is this fucking bullshit sacrifice that everybody keeps talking about? Well, what the church explains is completely different from what the real sacrifice is. And I can show you and I can explain in my words what the sacrifice is. The sacrifice is sacrificing your old self to gain the new self. We have to sacrifice the people, places, and things in our old reality and the frequency that we used to live on that no longer serve us. So those things aren't going to stay where we're going and where we're headed because it's out with the old and in with the new energies. This is how it works, right? So what's going on is a lot of people have attachment and they don't want to let go of the past, okay? Because of attachment reasons. We have to let go. We have to learn how to let go of the things that no longer serve us because what is to come in our future is better for us. Yet sometimes we still want to stay attached to old things. This is why it's so important to detach from things that no longer serve us anymore energetically, right? Out with the old, in with the new. Let go of all the old stuff and make room for new energies, for the new frequency. This is the sacrifice, okay? We have to let in the energies for the new frequency, and we have to let go of all the old shit that no longer serves us. I hope this makes sense. Does anybody want to talk about what the sacrifice means? What do they mean by the sacrifice in church and in the book and all the scripture? What do they mean by the sacrifice? Well, I think that this is it, personally. I think that this is the sacrifice that they speak of dealing with awakening. Because when you awaken, you're awakening to a new reality, to new energies, new dimensional frequencies, new dimensions that you're not used to, that you've never been before. So you have to let go of all the old stuff and let in the new stuff, right? Losing your ego. There you go. I'm still working on that. I have a healthy ego. Yeah. Letting go. I like that. Yeah, let's have a conversation. If anybody wants to join, I just released the first 3 episodes of Conscious Endeavors on YouTube, so go ahead and check out the first 3 episodes. So if anybody has anything that they want to say, if anybody would like to talk about something in particular, if there's anything, if you want a podium because you want to speak and talk about something specifically, this is the place. So come on up and grab a box and we can talk. Pay attention to your mirrored reflection in your reality. We attract what we are, not what we want. What are we attracting to us electromagnetically? Right? We always talk about the mirror, the mirrored reflection. Lady Fex. Good day, Lady Fex. Good day, Savage Queen. Good day, Doc Blue. Good day. Conscious Endeavors, each one teaches one, each one leads one. We're talking about consciousness, awakening. We're talking about sacrificing your old self so you can have the new self, out with the old, in with the new. We're talking about meditation, vipassana. We talked about ending the demiurge. If you would like, go to Conscious Endeavors on YouTube and check out the old episodes. And I just released 13 videos on my 2-week spring break before I go back to school tomorrow. So I made 13 videos. If anybody wants to watch, I released the Book of Angels. That was a nice little fun game for me. That was a fun escapade for me. It was the Book of Angels. That was like stepping away from the work and just having fun. So if you guys are interested and want to check out the Book of Angels, remember the archangels come from Carl Jung, the archetypes of the mind. So if you want to research the archetypes of the human mind, check out Mr. Carl Jung. Gnosis is good stuff. Yes, sir. Yep. Well, everybody calls me a Gnostic priest, but I'm just doing what I feel is right. I don't know. People have these labels and words, language. You have to be careful which words you use because people take offense. I don't know. It's just so many people are against good things in this reality. It's fucking ridiculous. Once you understand and know the truth, well, this is a different story, but there's a lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth. A lot of people don't want healing, so this is only if you're interested, but nobody's trying to, force any opinions or anything. But yeah, I guess this is only going to be information for a select few people, I guess. Not too many people into Gnosticism. Maybe 1 out of 10,000. Those are the people I'm talking to. I'm looking for the 1 out of the 10,000. I found all theologies hold the truth, but it's always hidden in the overlaps. Yeah. A lot of the books, a lot of the texts want to point to a certain thing. They want to show you, they want to believe that they know the truth, but really, 80% good shit, 20% bullshit in the Council of Nicaea with the Bible. You have to decide for yourself because 20% of it's bullshit on purpose. Because Source wants you to reach the kingdom of heaven within. Okay? That's why they fuck everything up in your external. Because you got to find the answer here, right? Within. This is my personal opinion. Why was there a Council of Nicaea that was in charge of putting in certain books and scriptures in the book? Huh? Shouldn't it be up to God what information should be in the book and what information is true? Right? Why is there a council deciding what books go in the Bible? What kind of bullshit is this? And yet I'm hearing people that go to church saying that the book is 100% holy, divine scripture. No, this is bullshit. Council of Nicaea was in charge of putting the books together along with 2 other councils, and this is all created for brainwashing indoctrination. This is all created for control reasons specifically. They're not going to give you the 100% answer in the book because the truth is found within. The instruction manual is found within the machine. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It is outside of you, and it is all around you. We just have to awaken and realize it. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It is outside of you. It is all around you. We just have to awaken and understand that we're already in heaven and hell. We make our hell here. We make our heaven here on earth. It's all just a path to acknowledge, to empower your sense of personal choice and free will, allowing ourselves. Yeah, I like that. Allow. I have to allow myself more peace. I get triggered a lot. I deal with a lot of anger issue. It's because all the injustices that I'm seeing all over the place, and I see things a lot of people can't see, and everybody's different, right? Everybody's got different energies, so I feel like I got a lot of anger issue living around here. They say you can't let the external affect your internal, but sometimes it's hard because this reality is so hard to live in. It's supposed to be like the worst place to live. It's supposed to be the hardest school, planet Earth. This is supposed to be the hardest place ever, from what I hear. Right here, planet Earth. PTSD, what kills PTSD is psilocybin, magic mushroom. This is healing PTSD and depression. PTSD and depression are also eliminated with meditation. Vipassana meditation, to accept reality for what it is, not for what you want it to be, eliminating suffering from the root. Vipassana meditation. If anybody would like to learn or to talk about meditation, Vipassana, check out Conscious Endeavors YouTube. And if we're ever talking about it on here, feel free to ask any questions if you want, or if anybody's suffering and has no idea what to do and they don't feel like they want big pharma or to go to psychologists, the best healer in the world is meditation. You don't need anything else. You only need meditation, breath work, grounding, fasting. Those are the three main spiritual tools in the Conscious Endeavor spiritual toolbox: is meditation, breathwork, grounding, and fasting. These four tools I call the four pillars of awakening and ascension. Anytime you feel bad, sad, upset, stressed, with anxiety, depression, we resort to the four pillars: meditation, breathwork, grounding, fasting. I hope this helps. Why does fasting work? How does fasting work? Well, fasting is very good for us, for the human body. It cleanses us, it detoxes us, because they put chemicals in our water, our drink, our food, chemicals that are no good for us. So we have to detox the body in order to understand God. In order to know God, we have to detox. If you want to know your true self, what your true default mode is, we detox, we fast. We have to let go of all of those calories and all that shit that doesn't serve us anymore. I did a 4.5 day fast 2 weeks ago. November of 2021, I did a 42-day fast, only lemon water for 42 days. I wanted to see what this 40-day fast was and all the religious texts and scripts. And definitely there's something to it. Our bodies are designed to go long periods of time without food. 72-hour fast is best to do once a month. Yep, I agree. 72-hour fast is good once a month. If you could do that, this is a beautiful detox. You don't have to go extremist like I do. Sometimes I like to go a couple weeks without food. In my mind, I like this idea of saving money and detoxing. Also, I'm maybe too heavy, so it's good to... That's like really the best fast. I mean, not the best diet that I've realized is fasting. That's the diet for me, really. It's fasting. There's another temple here in Nashville called the Ganesha Temple. It's another meditation center. It's so beautiful. It's like awesome stone, like sculptures and stone, like statues everywhere around the whole building. And you can go inside and you can meditate. Only it was under construction last time I seen. But I love checking out the different Vipassana meditation centers or any meditation centers. I like hitting them all up. This one is in Berry Hill, I believe, Tennessee, if that makes sense. Check out Conscious Endeavors on YouTube. I just released 13 videos this last 2 weeks. We have the 4 Pillars audiobook. I have an audiobook on each pillar. One on fasting, one on breathwork, grounding, and meditation. And then I put all of them together. So if you want to listen to that one, that's I think a 38-minute audiobook. And then I put out the Book of Scrolls, the Source Scrolls, Conscious Endeavor Source Scrolls. That's a 9.5-hour video book. So if you want to read my scrolls, I put out all 11 books on a 9.5-hour video book, audio video book. Some nice music in the background. So check out the Source Scrolls, Conscious Endeavors on YouTube. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. Conscious Endeavors. We're in the 3rd generation now of Conscious Endeavors, and we just started doing interviews. So if there's anything that you would like to talk about, any topic in particular, you're going to have some good conversation. We're going to have some recordings that we're going to put up on YouTube. I have about 5 or more episodes that I still have to edit. I just released 3 episodes yesterday. So we're just starting off and kicking off with Gen 3 of Conscious Endeavors. If you want to check out the first 3 episodes, go to Conscious Endeavors on YouTube, and please let me know what you think.